Hello, good evening, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are joining from in the world. I'm Fulvia, and I will be with you 1 hour from 9 to 10 o'clock UK time to do mini readings. And before I start, I would like to say hello to those who are already here. Hello, Andrea. Hello, Rosalind. Hello, Deborah. Hello, Karen. Hello, thank you very much for joining. I'm really grateful. Thank you. Okay, as I was saying, the mini readings are uh, last between 3 and 5 minutes, even though lately are a little bit longer. And you can choose between hello Bernadette, hello Alison, thank you for coming, thank you for joining this evening. You can choose between a psychic reading or a mediumistic reading, a life guidance, and past life reading. um, there are a couple there are some topics I don't touch upon. Hello Tiffany, hello Sandra, welcome. I don't touch upon, and these are health, financial, marital, mm, and legal advice, and all the rest. If you could prepare a question, so when I come to you, when I call you, the reading can start, you know can go smoothly, start straight away. um, I know that there's a delay from from where I when I speak, and when you hear what I say, and then when you answer. But if you could be active at the keyboard, that helps both of us. Actually, this is not only for me, it's for you as well. Okay, I think I said it all. As usual, read the disclaimer. Um, these readings are for, every if you any decision that you make based on a reading, it's your responsibility. Okay, I think we can now we can make a start. And before my cat jumps in, he has been good till now, and now he decides to come here. um yes, exactly. If you can put your question in the chat, so if when I call you, uh you know and the another thing, the first question I see, I answered that. It's a question per person. I can't, just to give everybody the opportunity to, okay, Andrea, to get their to give a reading to, as many people as I can, to read for as many people as I can. Sorry. Okay, Andrea. Hello, how are you? Mm, mm, mm. Okay, Andrea. Hi, Andrea. Andrea Reese. How are you? Okay, is it um? Okay, glad you're good. I'm good as well. So, love. Did I read? Love guidance, Andrea. Love guidance. Okay. Hello, Linda. No, Linda, no health. No questions about health. Thank you. I don't I don't answer those questions. Thank you. Now let's see. Andrea, I will pull one card, and as usual, I try not to rely too much on the decks. Um, but I have my decks here, the Good Tarot, because I want to give only good news, good things to people, and then the Shaman Stream Oracle. The Good Tarot, I don't know if I ever mentioned that this deck is read only upright, no reversed. And that was the purpose of Colette Baron Reed when she created this deck, only to, you know, it's a positive deck. It's really soft. It's nice. Okay, now let's see, Andrea. Let's see what comes up. Um, oh, interesting. Okay, Andrea, justice. Justice. Major Arcana. No, I'm also doing the journey to the tarot. So it's now, now I'm seeing the tarot in a new light. Under a new light, actually. Okay, Andrea, what I'm feeling, I feel that you are. Um, I'm trying to connect to you through the card, because in the end, these are tools that we can use. I feel that you are willing to um, to have a connection, a relationship, but at the same time, um, I I don't feel you are very proactive in having a more social life, mm, being more out there, so you can have the opportunity to meet someone, or um or if you are, I don't know, if you are open to if you're open to mm, use um this app online, this meeting, these things like Tinder. I don't know if there are new things out there now. I have no idea. I don't know if if you feel comfortable to use online dating. I because I feel that yes, I would like to, but hey, how am I going to uh have, it's like what I feel, it's create opportunity for yourself, um to meet people, to be more in a social situation, in a social environment. And uh, I don't know, a not long time ago, I came across I came across on um, on a group, that basically this is a group that organize holidays for people who like don't have someone else to go on holiday with, so they basically define themselves, you can decide to go with these people on holiday. And I was thinking something like that, because there are still places, and I'm not talking about online things. There are still places that organize these things in like in person, um, because this thing was organized online, but actually then people meet in person to go, to go on holiday. And I was thinking, like, if you can find something like that to go out to socialize and meet new people, you never know. And I'm also drawn to your heart, Andrea. Um, and there's a lot of, you have a lot of love in your heart. And whoever is going to, will be so fortunate to have you as a partner, will be very, very blessed, because you have a heart of gold and you have so much love in your heart. Okay, Andrea, I I hope this can help you somehow, and answers your question. Okay, um, let's see now. Uh, Rosalind, Rosalind Arnold, please. Hello, Paula. Hello, Julie. Hello, Bernie. Mm, is hello. Is Rosalind here? Still here? Please. Okay. Hello. Hi. Okay. Hi. Hi, Rosalind. What kind of message? Um, Rosalind Crump. Um, I don't know if you. I can't find you. Okay, here you are. Uh, Hello, Deborah. Um, Rosalind Crump. If you don't tell me what kind of reading, I don't know how. Okay. Um, I will pull a card for you. Um, yeah, I can see that. Um, okay, let's go down. Geraldine Owens. Hi, Geraldine. How are you? Hi, Geraldine. Okay, I don't think Geraldine is there. So, hi, Geraldine. Yes, I'm calling you. Um, okay, let's see what comes up. Geraldine, I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine. Really, um, happy to be here. Happy to do the readings. Mm, yes, I'm going to draw a card for you. Love. All right. Oh, this evening are all major arcanas, and we have the Empress for you, Geraldine. We have the Empress, number 3. I'll come to you after this, Michelle, okay? Okay. Mm, okay. Let me take a look here. Okay, Geraldine, I'm what I'm picking up here when I'm looking at the card, and it's um, mm, I feel like you're holding yourself back, and mm, from matters of the heart. Let's put it this way. In this way, you're holding yourself back. It's like it feels to me like you want to, but then uh, you hold yourself back. And mm, what I feel to say to you um, is um, you know really try. mm, if you haven't been on a date recently, you know, um, go on, you know, test yourself, like go on a date and see how you really feel about this. If you really, if you are really looking for a relationship or not. Um, I feel that there are things that you need to sort it out with regards to this. Um, but the best way is realize this by yourself. And my guidance, what I feel to say to you, what I feel I want to tell to you is try to go on a date and see how you feel. And I'm not saying to you, go on a date with the first passerby. Of course, someone that you like a little bit, that you have a little bit of interest in the person, um, and see how you feel about it, because to me is nearly, um, yes, I would like to, but at the same time it's a yes and no situation. um, and there are still things that you need to heal, with regard um, to your love life. Okay, okay, Geraldine. I hope this helps. Thank you. Okay, Michelle. Mm, Michelle. Hello, Michelle. Are you still here? Please don't tell me that you left. Please don't tell me you left. Um, um, yes, I'm fine. Mm, okay, let's see. Let's see, Michelle. Let's see who comes forward. Let's see who comes forward, Michelle. Okay, Michelle, I'm becoming aware there's a gentleman and three ladies in my awareness. And to me, the three ladies feel, they feel like three sisters. They're very close. They have a close bond. They have a close relationship. And I know that these three ladies were very present in your life, Michelle. Um, let's see. I'm trying to invite one of them forward. And there's also the gentleman I know is your dad because he came through other times. I'm recognizing his energy. Okay, this lady who is coming forward feels like um, the the oldest of the trees, and mm, and the way she's coming through, Michelle, she feels. I know you're saying that she has a very motherly a motherly energy when she comes through. The more she's getting closer to me, the more I feel her with her energy, and her energy is very motherly. But I know that she's not a mom, or at least she's not your mom. Um, mm, and then I know that this your cousin here, she's always been like this since she was a child. She was like. Uh, the other children protector, the other children's in the family protector, and um, mm, and it's funny because the fact that she was the oldest among um, among the children. um she's also, because I can see she's coming through, she's holding a book, and she's holding a ruler, and she's like uh um she's nearly wearing the hat of the teacher, and with the other children, with the smaller children, and she would nearly do this, even to keep them to keep them busy, But at the same time, she was trying um, to teach them, um, because you know, I'm feeling the alphabet letters, but like teach you would teach that to a child. um, and your cousin makes me aware there was an age gap between, um, I'm not getting the name, sorry, I'm not getting any name, Michelle, uh, but but your cousin, um, she's making me aware there was an age gap between you and her. Um, like I'm feeling like 10 years, nearly 10 years age gap, and mm, and you would understand that also you were living. There was also geographical distance. I don't feel an emotional distance between you and her, because what your cousin is trying to tell me, even though we lived far, quite distant one from the other, um our you know our we had a good relationship. um we had a good relationship. We were in good terms. um and she makes me aware of the conversation. um okay, okay, Michelle. And would you remember talking to her on the phone? And she was, she, because she makes me aware that she kept that attitude of, giving advice, counseling, um other. Her name is Lillian. Okay. um I know the name. Spirit doesn't give me name. Okay, no, I'm joking. And your cousin Lillian makes me aware of, talking with you on the phone. And she would still give you advice. She would worry. She was interested about you, what was happening in your life. She wanted to know. um your big sister. Okay, I do understand this, because I can feel the closeness, the way she's coming through. There's a lot of, I can feel the closeness of your relationship. um okay. Okay, your cousin, your cousin is like, she's using the analogy of the telephone, she wants you to know, when you want to talk to me, just connect with me. In the same way I'm doing, she's asking you to do it directly with her, Michelle. Um, the telephone was an analogy, actually. And because she knows what's happening in your life right now. And I know that you would like to talk to her like you used to. And she's saying, just pick up the phone and connect with me, and I'm there. um, and I'm there to talk to you. Okay, Michelle. Um, okay. Um, now, okay, Sandra Hennessy. Is Sandra Hennessy here? Okay. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Sandra. How are you? You're welcome, Michelle. You're welcome. Hi, Sandra. How are you? Okay, Sandra. I read your previous post. You are asking for spirit. Okay, Sandra. I'll start reading. Otherwise, um, okay, Sandra. I'm becoming aware of a lady, and this lady, as this lady comes into my awareness, I hear mom, and I know this lady was, you know, as a mother, she was very thoughtful. She was very, I feel, a protective mother. Um, um, I don't, she makes me aware. She makes me aware, like, Uh, I was not like the traditional mother. I was not a traditional mother. Um, but at the same time, I feel with her. I feel with her. I don't know what she means by that. It's just a second. Let me work with this. Because I feel a thoughtful mom, protective mother. Mm, I know that mom worked. She makes me aware that mom worked. Just a second, Sandra. Listen to me before saying that is mom mother-in-law. I know that you could be. I'm not saying that is, but listen to the information first. I know that this lady worked, and mm, and she makes me, she makes me aware that because of her job, um, she feels that she didn't gave to her children the the attention and the love they needed, as a mother. That's why I guess that's why uh, she came through and saying I was not a traditional mom. Um, can you understand? Can you understand this, Sandra? Can you still understand it as your mom-in-law, your mother-in-law, or your mom? Um, because she makes me aware of two children, a boy and a girl. Um, and uh, I know that psychologically, these two children, they felt um, they missed their mom because she was at work. Um, but this, mm, this lady. Uh, um, would you understand there was an older lady, because she makes me aware of a mom's mom looking after the children, mom's mom looking after the children when she was at work. um she makes me aware of this, Sandra. I'm This lady makes me aware of mom's mom looking after the children when she was at work. And mhm. And I know that when a mom was coming back home, children would give her drawings. Um, and the grandmother um, would have helped them, um, doing their homework as well. Um, and your mother-in-law is saying um, that many issues that generated from childhood has been sorted out before she passed to spirit, before she died. um, um, and but she wants to remind her son that, um, because I know she wants to talk to her son. I know that there's a rough patch. She's aware of a rough patch, a male. There's a male going through a rough patch. She's aware of that, and she wants this male to know that she's there. She knows, and she's doing her best to support him from from spirit. And I know that there's a lot of healing coming from her, for this male, Sandra. Okay. um, and I hope you can pass the the message. Thank you very much, Sandra. Thank you. Okay. Rosalind Crump, here you are. Are you still here, Rosalind Crump? um yes, here you are. Hi, Rosalind. Now, I think, okay, no worries. Okay, what's your question? You're very welcome, Sandra. You're very welcome. Rosalind, what's your question? Can't see if you posted your question before. Okay, one or the other, Rosalind. I will go with spirit. Let's see who comes forward for you. Okay, Rosalind, I feel a lot of family members are coming close to me for you. You know, but there's a lady. She's a very strong, strong energy, very strong. My gosh, and hmm, I know this lady. I know this lady's grandmother, Rosalind, um, and I know that this lady was the matriarch of the family. I know this lady is your mom's mom, and she was a force of nature, literally a force of nature, Rosalind. And uh, your grandmother was a woman, is a woman. She had a difficult, she had a difficult life, but she never allowed anybody to, she stood her ground, and you know she she moved through life, and with with great, with strength. I feel with her a lot of strength. um she shows me a part of the city. She makes me aware that where she was born, where her family was born, where she grew up. And I know that um, this part of the city was, she makes me aware of, but her strength, her determination, she grew through life. And she makes me aware that her goal, um, her determination, her thing was to move from that neighborhood. um, and she did it. And she did it because she makes me aware. It's like she shows me um, the map of a urban city. I was born here, and then with my determination, with my hard work, with my um, it's something that I wanted to do, and I moved away from there. Um, mm, I know that your grandmother lived with you and your family. She makes me aware of that. Especially, she know the latter part of her life. Um, she was with your mom, with your dad, and with you kids. Um, mm, and um, she makes me aware of how, the way she was very respected. And she was respected. And uh, she 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 might be intimidating, but I feel she makes me feel that she loved you kids, her grandchildren, especially she makes me aware of two children, especially with you. Um, she's referring to you actually, Rosalind. The love that is coming through for you is really um it's overwhelming nearly. Um, mm, she makes me, your grandmother shows me how you would prepare a glass of hot water for her. Um, um, no, I'm not hearing the. She's not cursing. She's not cursing, Rosalina. She's not. Um, she makes me aware of you preparing a glass of hot water or hot milk. Sorry, hot milk for her. Um, that's what she's making me aware of. Um, and you as a child, she's bringing memories, the happy shared memories that she has with you. Um, and she's coming forward really appreciative, Rosalind, um for looking after her when she was especially in the last the last part of her life. um she was treated with dignity, and respect, and um, and not only from your mom. And you would understand that she would get your grandmother would get along more with your dad than with her daughter because that's why she makes me aware of this. um and nearly and uh she really looked at your dad. She really looked at your dad like her son. Um, and I know she makes me aware. Your grandmother makes me aware that your dad would call her mom. Actually, uh, your dad would call her mom. Hmm. Rosalind, your grandmother is coming through, and she really would like to give you a big hug. And I know that your grandmother would do that when there was something, when you were upset or something was going on in your life. So we are in a public environment. So I just want to say to you, your grandmother is knows, and she wants to give you a big hug, Rosalind. Okay. I hope this. I want to thank you, your grandmother, and thank you to you, Rosalind. Um, I hope this mm, will help you. And your grandmother knows. Okay, Rosalind. Um, um, Maria Amethyst. Sorry, I can't answer that question. Health, including future pregnancies. No. And let's see, what time is it? Oh my gosh, it's already. Oh. Um. mm, mm. Paula. Paula Marine Munoz. Hello, Paula. Paula Marie, are you here? Hi. Hi. How are you? How are you, Paula? Paula. Okay, I'm glad, Paula, you're fine. Do you have a question, Paula? Paula? Paula, I'm sorry if you don't, if you don't post a question, I have to move to someone else. Okay. Okay, first Spirit wants me to know, but mainly hoping my mom, her brother come through asking if they see everything gonna be okay. Okay, Paul, I can't guarantee you, or I can guarantee who's going to, I can guarantee who is going to come through. Let's see. I'll do my best. I'll do my best, Paula, and see. Let's see who comes through. Okay, Paula, I'm becoming aware of a man. Okay, of a young man actually, and I know that this man, um, uh, um, when this young man passed to spirit, um, the cause was an accident. Um, and this young man shows me a motorbike. Um, but this man also, this young man also makes me aware that around the accident and the cause of the accident, um, um, okay, uh, something was suspicious. I'm not talking, I'm getting, Paula, I have a man with me. I have a young man who passed to spirit due to a motorbike accident. This young man makes me aware that um, there's it was also, the accident was somehow suspicious. um, I don't know at this point, I don't know if I'm with you. um, can you relate to this information, Paula? Can you understand a man, a young man in the spirit world who passed to spirit because of a motorbike accident? And if you cannot, okay, okay, Paula, okay. Um, and would you understand that also the accident, um, and also the you know, that there was the, okay, because you know he's very clear. He's very clear about this. Mm, you know, this young man makes me aware that he got involved with, you know, with friends that were not really, first of all, they were not really friends for him. um you know, not really a good circle of friends. um and to me feels like he says that when he tried to get away from this situation, things took, um you know, uh, a different turn for him. mm. Okay, Maria, I know that I know what you know what I'm talking about, and I don't want to say more than it's necessary. You know, this young man thanks you. Um, he thanks you because you're still keep you're still keeping his memory alive. He thanks you for bringing flowers to his tombstone, and he thanks you most of all. He's saying most of all, I thank you because uh, I don't. He's saying like I don't deserve all um, this love that you still keep on, uh, showing for me. But um, he's sending love. He's sending love back to you, and then he's saying, I want you to remember me as me, not the me before, before passing. Remember me as I was. Um, and I would like to live with you, with this, Paula. Thank you very much. Ah, yesterday. Okay. Thank you, Paula. Thank you. Um, okay, we are at the end of the readings for this evening. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, actually. And I'll see you next Saturday, same time, same place, from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock UK time. I want to thank you, Universal Spiritualism and Veronica Jenkins, for give me the opportunity to do the readings for you. And I would like to thank you, Stace, for being the admin and the moderator. And I would like to remind you on Monday at 8 o'clock. There's another talk about the journey to the tarot. We are nearly at the end of it. There are really little left. So I hope that you I hope to see some of you on Monday at 8 o'clock. Otherwise, I'll see you next Saturday. I wish you a nice Sunday and a nice new week. If you are on holiday, enjoy your holidays. Otherwise, enjoy the new week ahead. Thank you very much, everybody, and see you on Monday or next Saturday. Bye.